Hi, my name is Piya Shah, an intern at the Lord of the Trees organization working in partnership with the Orangutan Republic Foundation in Indonesia. Both organizations have partnered to create the Rainforest Orangutan Conservation Knowledge and Education with Technology program, also known as R.O.C.K.E.T, in order to create a new future of education through AI, technology, and robotics. The Orangutan Republic Foundation, also known as OURF, was founded in 2004 with the founding principles to save the orangutans of Indonesia through conservation education, outreach initiatives, and innovative collaborative programs that inspire and call people to action. The Lord of the Trees program, also known as LOTT, is an organization based in Australia whose mission is fostering biodiversity corridors, collaborating with indigenous wisdom, healing scarred landscapes, minimizing environmental impact, and creating wildlife and infrastructure harmony. Both organizations have partnered to create the R.O.C.K.E.T curriculum as a means to empower students with the knowledge and skills to leverage cutting-edge technology by using high-tech and low-tech for the conservation and protection of orangutans and other species. This is also done through integrating advanced technological tools with environmental science to cultivate a new generation of conservationists equipped to address the complex challenges facing our planet's most vital ecosystems through hands-on learning and innovative problem solving. So, what are high tech and low tech? These are concepts that were established by LOTT as the main foundation of their work and the core component of our new curriculum. High tech is the use of advanced technology for conservation and reforestation work. This includes, but is not limited to, drones and drone planting technology, camera tracks, AI, robotics, and satellite data. Low tech, however, is local traditional ecological knowledge, which is also pursued through collaborating with indigenous custodians and local forest communities to further conservation work. Our mission for this curriculum is to teach students the importance of combining high-tech and low-tech to create a holistic approach to their education and conservation work. The curriculum will be available to Orangutan Caring Scholarship recipients. Any and all applications from other university students who are not in the OCS program are welcomed and will be subject to assessment prior to being accepted or rejected due to capacity limits. So, how will this curriculum look like? What is the module outline? There will be 10 subjects which will be taught to the students across 2 semesters. This is additionally flexible within the universities depending on the credit system, as each subject carries a credit, as well as the existing course layout. Students will complete 4 core or mandatory modules and have the option to select optional modules based on individual interests. Each module can range from 1 to 3 credits depending on the difficulty, time, and assignment layout. The implementing university is at liberty to decide how such credits must be assigned depending on their own course requirements and the extent the curriculum is immersed in their own teachings. The first mandatory module is an intro to high-tech. This includes the importance of drones and environmental monitoring, an overview of the types and uses of drones, drone components and mechanics, basic flight controls and maneuvers, safety protocols and legal considerations, limitations that can be addressed, as well as introduction and practical work related to AI and robotics. The next subject is an introduction to low-tech, which is a briefing on the importance of low-tech in combination with high-tech, providing case studies and projects based on low-tech. The next is data collection techniques and analysis, which includes types of data that can be collected with drones, such as photos, videos, thermal imaging, planning flight paths for data collection, analysis of complex data using both manual and technological skills, and an understanding of satellite imaging to collect accessible data without drones. The last mandatory module is the writing workshop, in which students are taught how to appropriately write a research paper and are provided feedback on current assessments. The next are the optional modules. The first of these are the field practice, which includes hands-on drone flight training, handling drones in varying weather conditions and with different types of drones, advanced maneuvers and precision flying, as well as initial data collection exercises. The next is practical applications in conservation. This includes case studies on drone-assisted conservation projects and identifying potential conservation areas through drones and AI data. The next is integrative and capstone projects, which combines drone data with other data sources such as ground sensors or satellite imaging, and includes large-scale EIAs, in which students will use both to design and execute a comprehensive conservation study using drones and machine learning, and will present these findings to their peers and instructors. The next optional module is career development, which focuses on discussions on career paths in technology driven to conservation and networking with professionals and organizations in the field. The last two optional modules are the low-tech or high-tech project, which includes students that create a long-term project over through 3 or 2 semesters, which will be assessed by experts and awarded accordingly. These can be done individually or in a group, depending on individual interests, and the final project must be interdisciplinary, which includes thus low-tech and high-tech. The last module we'll be offering is Ethics in Conservation and Technology. This is an understanding of the ethical principles related to conservation and technology, evaluating the responsible use of drones and other technologies in conservation, analyzing issues of data privacy and security in conservation projects, assessing the social and cultural impacts of technological interventions on local communities, and developing strategies for ethical decision-making in conservation technology progress. Within these modules, there are also further requirements we require from our participants. The first is participation in an extracurricular activity and/or society or club that overlaps with the themes of the curriculum. The second is registration of attendance and submission of completed work for each module sessions to monitor each person's progress. The last is a minimum of 3 hours of community outreach or volunteering, and this can include, for example, volunteering for local NGOs or helping teach local schools or communities about conservation strategies. We understand that not every student is the same, which is why we would like to take 3 different approaches to teaching methodologies to each of our subjects. The first is lectures, which can be done either online or in person. The next is laboratory sessions, which primarily include in fieldwork as well as within different labs across the universities. And the last is field work, which will be facilitated by our team. In addition to this, the individual lecturers will adopt their own creative approaches. Another way, as I mentioned, we monitor participants' progress is through assessment methods. This is through homework, assigned readings and videos, case study analysis, an examination period, problem projects, which include scenarios and a creative way to approach case studies and stakeholders within a varied discussion of conservation, as well as a practical skills assessment. The resources and materials we will be using are including Google Classroom, Google Meet, field equipment, and providing students supplementary work prior to the beginning of the curriculum. In our recent 2024 trip to Indonesia, we were able to communicate our proposal for R.O.C.K.E.T to various universities with existing partnerships with OCS. We hope to continue our work in the next coming year with these universities, ensuring that the curriculum is both well adapted and well executed to their courses and the students. These partnerships also include the NGO partnerships that we currently have through the OCS program, but we would like to expand this to more relevant organizations that are including AI and technology in their conservation work. So what are the roles and contributions of such partners? Here, different organizations must have data sharing, expertise, and fieldwork opportunities. Technology providers must have equipment provision, technological support, and innovation. Community stakeholders must have local knowledge and community engagement. And academic institutions such as the universities must have educational support and research collaboration, as well as help us monitor and cultivate a better curriculum. What will the timeline look like for this specific curriculum? So we hope that by August of 2025, that we will be able to begin beta testing, as throughout the rest of this year, we will be recruiting initial investors, conducting assessments, resource planning, training instructions on the new curriculum, finalizing the curriculum, understanding the different capacity of the different universities, and liaising with the universities as well. Essentially, by the August of 2026, we would like to launch the curriculum in all universities, and from there onwards, we would like to monitor participant progress and provide ongoing support and feedback so there's continuous improvement of the curriculum. This is also done through impact measurement framework, theory of change, regular curriculum reviews, and an advisory board. And feedback is valuable to make this curriculum and its impact meaningful. So our next steps from now onwards, as I've mentioned, is meeting with our partners and implementing organizations, gauging how this curriculum will look within all these different universities, and continuing monitoring and changing the curriculum to adapt to what the universities and their students need. We're excited for this university and this curriculum to be implemented in universities across Indonesia and for a new found curriculum and education to be adopted. Thank you very much, and please do contact either Lord of the Trees or Orangutan Republic Foundation if you have any questions, and we will continue to update our clients as well as anyone else interested in the progress of this curriculum. Thank you.